First of all, I want to say thank you to the organizing committee for inviting me to give a speech here. I'm from China. Now I'm the director of the Sports and Health College, Shenzhen University, and the chairman of the China Association of Exercise Physiology and Biochemistry. I have been the vice president of the Beijing Sport University and the president of the China Institute of Sports Science, and the director general of the CHINADA, that means China Anti-Doping Agency, and China Sports and Culture Development Center. I have worked as executive director of the Experts Board of Science and Technology for the preparation of the Olympic Games, and the executive director of the Science Guiding Committee for Chinese People's Fitness. My colleague and I conducted the 2007 and 2014 survey of national participation in physical activity in China, and the studies on the 2005, 2010, and 2014 national physical fitness monitoring and assessment. For the past 30 years, the great development of sports in China have been demonstrated by not only the elite sports performance, but also sports for all activities. Today, I will focus on the physical activities health. Therefore, the topic of my presentation is China Sports for All, current situation and the future perspective. My report is divided into the two parts. The first part is current situation of sports for all in China, including the four parts. That means sports for all regulations and laws have been established, increased number of the public sports facility, national fitness activities, and sports for all can enrich people's cultural lives and improve people's happiness. As the Western countries and Malaysia, with the development of the economic in China, great changes have taken place in people's lifestyle. That means diet and nutritional status and less physical activity. And this is the change of the Chinese people's working style. We can find that the more and more people have their sedentary work styles, and less people have their working in physical activity. And this is the change of the transportation of Chinese people. We can find that more and more people have their transportation by motorcycles or electric bicycle. Less and less people have their working style, or walking style, or cycling style. And these changes result in many health problems, such as increased body weight and more chronic diseases, increased heart diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, and so on. In order to improve the people's overall health and fitness, the great efforts were made of the enforce the Great Sport for All program by establishing regulation and laws for national participation in physical activities. So the changes in the way of the working and the life in people, less housework, less physical activity, longer sedentary time, and better and overnutrition. In 1995, the law of the People's Republic of China on physical culture and sports was promulgated by government. It states that China will develop further sports and physical culture, organize physical activity for all the people. In the same year, the State Council began to implement National Fitness Program outline according to the law of the PRC on physical culture and sports. Ever since then, the Sport for All program entered a new development era, and a new situation was created for the prosperity of fitness for all activities. In 2007, in order to encourage and ensure the teenager to participate in the physical exercise, the State Council formulated the opening strengthening youth sports and building up youth health. These documents relates the teenager healthy growth to national future development, and it requires that students to take at least 1 hour physical exercise every day. In 2009, the regulation on national fitness was issued. It requires the governments of all levels to incorporate the fitness for all into the national economic and social development plans, and to establish the fitness for all program with a specific goal, task, and measure to ensure its implementation. In 2011, a new 5-year plan, that means 2011 to 2015, for national fitness was implemented by the government. In 2015, another 5-year plan for national fitness is being implemented. Meanwhile, a series of the national programs have been issued by the development of the sports, such as suggestion on accelerating the development of the sports industry and promoting sports consumption in 2014. Healthy China 2030 planning outline in 2018. In this outline, we highlighted the executive youth sports promotion, cultivate children's love for sports, and try to reach the goal that every child be skilled at one or more sports, to make sure that the children at school have at least 1 hour for sports each school day. And every student should learn at least 2 sports that they can practice for lifelong benefit. Outline of the sports and physical activity construction in 2019. A serious criteria and system for assessing different sports levels will be established, and a national sports standard and national students fitness standard promoted. Youth sports promotion plan will be executed nationwide. Students will participate in sports for at least 1 hour each day. About the public sports facility are the basic condition for people to participate in physical activity. Governments of all levels have their plan in constructing facilities. with the lottery fund being provided by the construction of a sports facility, the conditions have improved a lot. Now, in China, the total numbers of the sports facility and the sports ground is about 2 million. And the average sports area of 1.66 meters per capita. Similar, the government attaches great importance to the construction of the sports facility in the rural areas, such as the project for farmers, snow trail project have been designed to construct more sports facilities. As we know, the August 8th is a National Fitness Day in China, which was the opening ceremony day of Beijing Olympics in 2008. Various kinds of the physical activities are organized in all parts of the country to encourage national fitness movement. The physical activity ranges from the world popular sports, such as basketball, football, fitness walking, and jogging, to activities with China's feature sports, such as Tian, fitness Qigong, and younger dance. To promote the sports for all participation, national sports competition, and the sports activity for ordinary people be held on regular basis, including national sports meetings, sports games for farmers, national games for ethnic minorities, and national university students' sports games. These games are organized once every 4 years. Also, sports activity with traditional local features have been conducted in various parts of the country. Participating in this national competition are representatives from the different provinces of China. Before the competition, they have participated in this sports activity or competitions organized in different counties, cities, and towns. In this way, more people are involved in physical activity and reap benefits from them. Meanwhile, sports activity with traditional local features are organized every year in various parts of the country. All the educational institutions of China, especially primary and secondary school, attach great importance to school physical education. Programs for physical education are worked out to better implement school physical education regulations, and efforts are made to achieve the national students' physical fitness standards. Besides, the Sunshine Sports Movement for school students have been launched in school for the purpose to encourage students to enjoy sports, nature, and sunshine. About youth sports, we found some numbers in the survey in 2015. About 99% of the young people participating in the sports once per week. About 81% of the young people participating in the moderate sports, 30 minutes, 3 times a week. 93% of young people participating in off-campus sports activity. Sports has become an important component of modern life and necessary recreational activities. We found physical activity can improve the national physical fitness and health and increase the average life expectancy and enriching the people's social and cultural life. We have conducted a national survey of physical activity participation on a regular basis recently. The results of the national survey indicated that of all the recreational activity, physical exercise ranked seventh following activities such as watching TV, read books and newspapers, and computer games. There has been an obvious increase in the number of the people participating in sports. Based on the 2015 household survey of Chinese inhabitants, the adults' participation in regular physical activities equaled about 31% of the Chinese population. This slide shows the percentage of the people participating in physical activity. The percentage of the people aged from 16 to 19 participating in sports is about 41%, which is the highest group. From this slide, we can find that the percentage of the people participating in physical activity decreased with the growing of the age. Participation was about 32% for group aged from 20 to 29, and 28 for the group aged from 30 to 39. We further analyzed the participation in physical activities of the Chinese people and found some common features. This slide shows the distribution of the sports events of the people. Among the various physical activities, fitness walking and jogging are the top two most popular sports events. Sports, that means table tennis, tennis, and badminton are the third popular ones, followed by biking, big balls, that means basketball, volleyball, soccer, and aerobics, swimming, and etc. This slide shows the exercise frequency of participants. In terms of the frequency of the sports participation, about 14% of the people participate in the sports for less than once per month. About 28 for 1 or 2 times a week, and 16% of the people for 3 times or 4 times a week, and 24% for more than 5 times a week. In terms of the exercise duration, 52% of the participants took 30 to 60 minutes exercise each time, which is appropriate because 30 to 60 minutes is effective for enhancing people's health. 25% of the participants do less than 30 minutes exercise each day, which is not enough for improving people's health. And 23% did more than 60 minutes exercise every day. In terms of the intensity of physical activities, 56% of the participants took moderate intensity exercise, which is effective in enhancing people's health. 27 took a low intensity exercise, and 17% of them take high intensity or vigorous intensity exercise. We can see that most of the participants did exercise in an appropriate way. They seem to do exercise with the basic rules of the sports. As we know that adults should do at least 150 minutes physical exercise of the moderate intensity each week, or 75 minutes vigorous intensity aerobic physical activities a week. Sports activity can promote national physical fitness and health. National fitness is an important index showing national health level and working capacity. The result of the 2015 National Fitness Monitoring showed a continued improvement in people's average height, physical function, and physical fitness. People who received the monitoring and assessment were those aged 3 to 69, and they were divided into the 4 different age groups. Children aged 3 to 6, youth and adolescents aged 7 to 19, adults aged 20 to 59, and old adults aged 60 and 69. The fitness test indexes include the morphology, physiological function, and motor ability. This is a comparison of the average height of the boys and girls in the years 2005 to 2015. From this slide, we can find that the average height of the boys and girls growing successively. The average height increased nearly 1 centimeter respectively. This slide shows the increase of the weight in boys and girls. We can see that the average weight increased 1.7 kilogram in urban males. And this slide shows the change of weight and obesity. We can find that from 2000 to 2013, overweight and obesity increased. And this slide shows the result of the article published in the Lancet BE, which we published it in 2016. We can find that from 2000 to 2014, the overweight increased from 36% to 41%. Standards for national physical fitness assessment is composed of the comprehensive indexes based on the morphology, physical function, and physical fitness. The standards have 4 grades: excellent, good, fine, and poor. There has been an improvement of the people's physical fitness in 2010. the percentage of the fire or above the fire is nearly 90, showing a 1.7% increase at this level compared with the 2005, with a 1.3% increase for male and 2.3% increase for female. Physical exercise proves to be effective in increasing the average life expectancy. The average life expectancy of the Chinese people has increased from the age of the 35 in the 1950s to the age of the 66 in China, and 40 and 82 in Beijing in 2020. Regarded as an active and effective way in improve the people's health, physical exercise as well as decrease prevention and appropriate nutrition are considered important factor in increase life expectancy. By participating in physical activities, people have increased their physical and mental wellness and thus enjoyed a longer life expectancy. Physical could improve the people's health, increase people's happiness, enriching the social and cultural lives, and presenting the social civilization and the progress. Scientific research is emphasized to ensure that people's physical activities are based on a scientific approach. And the National Fitness Guidebook, published in 2018, is an example. The background of the guidebook was based on the Health People 2030 program outline, national fitness as a national strategy, and a 5 years plan for national fitness. A national fitness guideline systematically introduced the body building effect of the different kind of the sports activities. Test and evaluation methods of sports ability. Principle of the performing sports and fitness activity, the key elements of the sports activity programs, current and content and arrangement of the typical sports activity, sports and fitness activity program at the different phases. And the National Fitness Guideline Book, including the sports and fitness guide for the healthy population of the different ages from the adolescents, adults, and older adults. It also provided the exercise prescription for the people with chronic disease such as hypertension, diabetes, and obesity. It can serve as a scientific guide for the message to set a customized sports activity programs. This is the National Fitness Guidebook for the adolescents. National Fitness Guideline invite Olympic champions and world champions to demonstrate standard sports exercise movement, which the public can watch and learn for by scanning the QR code. Please play the video.
生命在于运动，运动在于科学，科学运动请看全民健身指南。
Winter Olympic Games champion Wu Dajun gave the public of the video.
弯道滑行时，身体始终向左倾倒，左腿紧贴右脚下刀，指向切线方向，用左脚外蹬，右脚内蹬蹬冰。着冰时，脚尖开始逐渐顺送，用外蹬紧紧咬住冰面，左肩与新的切线方向一致。收腿动作在蹬冰后立即放松，积极向支撑腿方向提拉。
Okay. And this is the National Fitness Guidebook for adults. And this slide shows the public how they do the exercise. Please play the video.
臀桥，仰卧姿态，双手掌心向下放于身体两侧，双脚平踏于地面，下巴尽量收紧，保持脊椎竖直，双腿微微分开至略宽于肩，并呈60度角弯曲。发力时吸气，臀大肌内收夹紧，盆骨后倾并在垫子上滚动，逐渐将腰椎抬起，进而将整个肩胛抬离地面，只剩下肩部支撑。顶峰位置保持膝、髋、肩3点一线，臀部用力夹紧，有控制的慢慢下放还原。
Okay, the next one. This is Zhang Xiangxiang. That he is a champion of the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. And to give us how can they do the exercise, strength exercise. Please play.
生命在于运动，运动在于科学，科学运动，请看全民健身指南。大家好，我是2008北京奥运会举重冠军张湘翔。下面我为大家演示的动作叫负重侧平举。这个动作男女老少都可以练习，对大家的肩部和平衡耐力都有好处。
练习者站立，两脚间距与肩同宽或略大于肩宽，双手分持哑铃于体侧。吸气，两手持哑铃，同时向两侧举起，至上臂与地面平行。稍作停顿，呼气，缓慢还原至起始位置，重复该练习。
呼气，缓缓上升，吸气，慢慢下沉，反复这样的动作，对大家平时的肩，还有包括这个手臂的平衡力量练习都有好处。谢谢大家。
Okay, and this is the National Fitness Guidebook for Older Adults. This is the exercise prescription for the chronic disease. And this is the action plan for high blood pressure. And we recommended the style of the exercise is fitness walking or fast walking. And vigorous exercise has more extra benefits for the diabetes. So diabetes could do a lot of the vigorous exercise. And we recommended the obesity for the long-time aerobic exercise. Sports promotion health was studied in 2009. The Chinese government popularizing the Sports for All programs and the benefits in improving the health level and preventing the chronic disease. And the activities including the vigorous promotion of the positive effects of the scientific fitness on enhancing the people's physical health. Scientific physical fitness test, provision of the exercise prescription, offering of the sports and the fitness guidance for health consulting service. In invitation of the experts to give the lecture on sports and fitness knowledge, and the creation of the exhibition gallery to popularize the fitness ideas. We have carried out a serious nationwide campaign of the sports and fitness scientific guidance in the name of the scientific fitness and national health. Vigorous methods have been put forward to guide the public who conduct the scientific fitness activities. This slide shows the exhibitions gallery to popularize the physical ideas. And this is given a lecture for the public. These are the situation of the sports promotion health, and it shows at a different place. We can find that this slide that a different place, including Xinjiang, Shanxi, northern west part in China, Sichuan, Jiangxi, Yunnan, and Tibet. These are the different sports activities in China features. Dragon boat, younger, dragon dance, and so on. The second part, I will introduce the future perspective of the sport for all in China, including the 4 parts. Physical activity will be an important component of the modern lifestyle for Chinese citizens. It will help to promote the overall fitness and health of the people in China. By 2035, more than 45% of regular sports participants will be expected. The Chinese government will make continuous efforts to construct more sports facilities and sports grounds so that the average sports area will reach 2.5 square meters per capita. The integrated development of the sports fitness and public health is promoted in the direction of the shifting the work focus from disease orientation to health orientation, in order to give the full play to the important role of the sports activities enhance the national health levels. AI technology, that means artificial intelligence technology, will be applied widely in people's physical activities, and wearable equipment will be used for scientific evaluation, coaching, and monitoring of the people's physical activities. The construction of the National Fitness Smart City is facilitated through the researching the keen technology and equipment for smart sports stadium, developing portable smart fitness monitoring equipment, designing smart sport and fitness outfit, exploring the smart fitness path and the smart fitness apparatus, and promoting the application model of the smart sports stadium with the aim to building the smart sport city. The youth sports promotion program will be implemented in all parts of China, and young people will participate in physical activity for at least 1 hour every day. The fitness of the children is expected to improve greatly. There will be more elite youth athletes potentials. National fitness is highlighted as a national strategy. With the 2022 Olympic Winter Games have been held in Beijing, winter sports will become a popular sports activity among Chinese people. Research is conducted on the function of the winter sports events in enhancing the health level of the general population, as well as preventing the disease. The public is encouraged to participate in ice and snow sports, not only for the people in the northern city of China, but also for the citizens living in the southern city of China, such as Shenzhen. The aim is to enrich the people's leisure sports activities, to enable them to testify from winter sports and to enhance their health levels. So, in summary, we could believe physical activity will play more and more important role in promoting the people's health. Thank you for your attention.